Okay. Back to the alien DNA. So you think that some of the people that needed lobotomies either had too much alien DNA or not enough?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, what do you think it is? Not enough or too much?
It's either way. Depends on what degree the person's considered insane or dysfunctional in our society.
Don't you think it's funny how if you looked at an old painting of Christianity or Muslims or whatever, you see shiny stuff in the clouds or in the sky.
Yeah, you do.
And faces.
And it's lit up with an R around the head.
What is in that lit up circle is a beam.
Yeah. It's a beam. Exactly.
And these are drawings of billions of years ago.
So you're saying... Wait till this truck passes. Okay,
extraterrestrial would have to exist.
I have done some research on the halo that you're talking about.
Yeah.
And some people
the Blessed
do
Mary
believe
picture with that little thing.
That the halo is not a sign of purity or angelic being, but a sign of alien.
It's exactly right.
You know?
But a sign of an alien.
Was this a guided beam? And that's how he had powers to do things.
And if you look at it also, in the Bible, it says about Elisha.
So basically the Virgin Mary, you're saying, birthed Jesus as a full alien being with full alien powers.
Yes.
Maybe.
So then do you also believe that Jesus...
Was she apprehended by an alien and it was implanted in her to be that way?
Okay, but hold on. If the Virgin Mary...
I want to get a piece of paper and show you something.
Okay.
That will flip your mind.
Well, I'm going to continue with you then. If the Virgin Mary birthed an alien, okay, then does that take away the fact that through Jesus you obtain heaven? So therefore Jesus is not what we think he is?
No,
or is he an alien being?
No. Jesus was sent to show the world that wasn't understand at that time that there is more to life than what we're all told.
What I'm about to show you, I want you to think.
Okay.
The average Christian churches spend millions of dollars for these people to go out in deserts and dig up truth that our government already knows about and these other leaders already knows about that want to hide it from civilizations because they don't want us having that knowledge that may
it's interesting.
corrupt our way of thinking and living.
Let's see what you have.
That was given me by a high preacher. A proof that giants once existed.
They really did live at one time in our world.
To a degree.
And that is in the Bible.
Okay, these are the Nephilim.
Nephilim, exactly.
That's what these are.
That's exactly what they are. They're actual
and who gave this to you?
A high preacher.
A high preacher.
What is a high preacher?
A person that tries to bring out the truth and goes around to different churches and gives us information on the internet and any way he can distribute it to the public.
Well, the problem I have is it Photoshop, number one. Two, if they really found these, are they in a museum somewhere? So more research is going to have to be done on that. You know what I mean?
I imagine they are in a museum.
You know, when
but we
you're looking at
find out
pictures
where.
of skeleton figures that could be made of clay.
But I want to focus on this Jesus thing. So the Virgin Mary was a full human with alien DNA, correct?
Yes.
She birthed Jesus, who was an alien, of full alien DNA, and so therefore that is what made him extremely powerful.
Yes.
But yet he still has a heaven you can go to when you die. Am I understanding that?
Another universe.
Yes.
Another universe.
Yes.
So whenever he died as being
whatever, who is God
he
then?
went to his another world.
God is the creator of everything, and even the Son Jesus.
And the aliens.
And the aliens, right.
Are the aliens
it's mentioned
fallen
in the Bible
angels?
that there's other universes.
I know. Are the aliens, though, are the aliens just beings from another planet that God created, or are they... Or are they fallen angels or regular angels? So are they beings created from...
There's different ones. There's different powers and different talents given to different angels. Just like there's archangels, there's many different divisions. Okay, just like there's fallen angels in this earth that right now, we don't know who they are because they're not going to divulge who they are.
There's a story, what one man thought, another did.
Exactly.
So if an individual thought and logged that he had a vision to do a cartoon or fantasy of a space alien, that thought came from actually happening.
It happened before. What was then was now, and what was now is then. Time goes on.
Okay.
It exists forever. It never changes.
Intelligence were always there.
Okay, so
and just
you
like God is
are
the same
both,
today. Yeah.
You both are carrying high alien DNA. Is that correct?
I believe that, yes.
But it has been distorted in you to cause you to have mental distress, illness, and things like that. Is that what you think?
I do believe that.
Or
and
it pushes
tamper
me
with,
to do
tamper
things
with
to wake up our world to see that we are not doing or pleasing
our Father,
and what's
Creator.
to come if we don't.
And what's going to happen in our world. I mean, these storms, these
When
hurricanes,
did you ever
all
hear
these
of
things.
tornadoes popping up in New York City?
New York City?
Yeah.
And what were they going to build there? A
Mass earthquakes or mass tsunamis or...
Yeah, I've not heard of earthquakes. I mean, well,
it's in places we never
the
thought would
history
ever
of
happen.
British people coming to the United States, you never heard of that.
No.
Or throughout the logs of the world.
Well,
No.
what do you think of the different types of races? Are they different types of races of alien beings? Like, say, for example, if you're black, are you a different alien race because you're black, or no?
No, I don't
Their
believe
pigments
that.
could have happened that way because at the time they was in a different
Climate and
it did their pigments that way.
it made the genes
You know?
differentiate.
Okay, so do you have a chip in your head at all?
I
Or
don't-
anywhere
I
in your
don't
body?
really
a
think-
tracking device. Anything.
I don't really think I have a chip. I just think I have a greater knowledge of events and things because I can make a connection to them. I understand
Have you had
them.
multiple past lives due to your alien DNA?
I believe that.
How many past lives have you had? And
Many,
who were you?
many.
Who were you?
I believe I was a leader at one time, an emperor.
Mm-hmm.
I believe I was a king.
Mm-hmm.
I believe I was a priest
Mm-hmm.
because I can make all these connections between. I believe I was a poor man. I believe I was a beggar. I believe I was a prisoner, just much like my husband was, because I'm making all these connections between the people, and I'm seeing everything's fitting together like a puzzle.
Have you seen your past lives in depth?
Not really in depth, but in pieces. You know, it's just like flashes. Like you see this, and then all of a sudden it's going like, where'd that come from? And how did I know that? And like you walk up to this person, you say, well, I knew this person, but yet I never met him this lifetime that I'm aware of.
Okay.
But yet I know him.
Did you know Tim in a past life?
I believe I did.
Were you together in a past life, or was it as a friend?
It was a forbidden love, I think. It was like I was being. I guess Tim was married at the time to somebody, and he was I guess a woman, and I was a man. It was the opposite. And I had met him in a park or something. It was like in the Shakespeare time. And I remember that I had gotten very sick at that time, and he had been married, and he became so touched at that time that he had asked people to help him to hide the fact that he was having a relationship with me at that time.
Okay, let's stop.